Yo, what up? Welcome to the We Might Say Anything podcast, the podcast where you might hear anything because we might say anything. Back for episode 22. What up, fellas?
What
What up?
up?
What up?
What up? What up?
Wild
What up?
day in America.
America,
Wild day in America. How y'all feeling today, though?
home of the crazy
Outside,
white
outside
people.
all that, obviously.
I feel good.
I feel good. Yeah. Like I mentioned, I'm officially vaccinated now. I got my second one, and not a thing.
You just gonna let that
Feeling
live
good,
right there? Don't say less. He's vaccinated.
Yes, sir.
Vaccinated, so you about to be out
No
and
one
about.
knows.
Yeah.
Back on the
Yeah.
street.
No. I still got to set a good example.
Is this
Yeah,
a
yeah,
New Year's
yeah.
resolution, nigga?
Like, what's that mean? Like, a good
Nigga, I
example
knew
of
you
what, nigga?
before.
I mean, that doesn't just because I'm vaccinated doesn't mean I just get to go out and just do whatever the fuck. You know, I still got to make sure that I'm masking and washing hands and shit like that.
So when you weren't vaccinated, it was
He was living like
Okay.
dangerously. He's like, hey, whatever happens,
Whatever.
happens.
all right. That's cool. That's what's up. Spade, nigga, what you playing the game again? What you doing, nigga?
No, I was just checking my phone, looking at all these like crazy ass updates that's happening. That's it. You know.
I don't think.
All right, so we off to a new year. It's a new year again.
Oh yeah,
episode
Happy New
22.
Year, everybody.
Yeah, it's our first episode in 21.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the episode to be what it's gonna be about today, but
I did. I called that shit. Told you.
we
these
almost
niggas
got off
gonna
to
get that.
a rough start. We almost got off to a rough start in 21. So let's get into a couple things real quick before we get into the craziness. Y'all see what happened with the homie Dr. Dre?
2020.
Y'all been checking it out? Like
2021.
we almost started off 21 tough. Like I was concerned yesterday.
All I'm gonna say is we're in a worse spot at the beginning of 2021 than we were at 2020. What are we? 7 days in, everybody was still doing their little 2020 vision shit, their New Year's resolution, going to the gym and everything. We ain't been able to do none of that yet.
Going to the
And
gym.
yeah, this was before pandemic. January last year, Kobe was still alive.
Spade wasn't going to.
Oh, he was like, I got you.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is Jim? Jim's just some nigga I used to date.
No, I don't know about that.
Wow. All right.
Only Jim I know is Sweet
we ain't
Jim
even
is.
3 minutes into the episode, and he over here like.
Sweet Jim is.
So yeah, so y'all how y'all feeling about this whole Dr. Dre thing? That shit was wild though. Like this nigga. First of all, we almost lost him. Thankfully, he seems to be doing okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
But I
what
want to get into.
that's what his Twitter's saying. I don't know.
That's true.
We don't know who's typing.
True.
Goddamn bot. It might be his wife. Shit. I don't trust that bitch.
And that's kind of what I want to get into. Like all the incidents that are happening after the fact. His house getting attempted robbery. His wife got a little reckless.
2021, bro.
People are scandalous, bro. Scandalous.
You gonna go rob Dr. Dre's house? First of all, let's think about this. You see Dr. Dre's in the hospital. You think Dr. Dre don't got security? He don't even got the ring. I'm sure Dr. Dre at least got the ring. Spade got the ring, and he don't even know how to use it.
Does he? Does Spade got the ring?
I knew he had like Google and Amazon, Alexa and shit.
For security.
Oh, he got Google Home, but he
broadcasted
really
all over.
shit.
Yeah, I got the ring.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Don't pull up on Spade's house. He got it set up. So
I got the ring. Yeah.
this guy.
But you know what? Well, let me say something here. Like me and my wife, when we was first talking about this, when this first happened, one of the first things she said was like, "Did the divorce go through?" Because she was like, "So they still technically married, and homeboy passes away."
Well, shit, they were supposed to be in court today. I'm like, grab all the glasses, anything this fool drank. I don't trust no light skinned woman right now at this very moment.
Hey, and you shouldn't.
She's trying to take Dr. Dre out the game right now.
That might be real.
So we never gonna get this detox album.
I mean, you're still wait, you're still on that? You should have been past that up, bro. Like that's never happening. You got that bullshit Compton album.
You shitting on the Compton? Hold on. Now, what the
Compton
goddamn,
album, yeah, hold on.
every goddamn show.
What's wrong with the
That
Compton
Compton
album?
apple is not good.
You be shitting on the culture hard every show.
Do I?
Reap. Your musical taste sometimes it
Trash.
like
Trash. Wow.
what about the Compton album did you not like?
Didn't like it.
He's like, first of
I
all,
mean,
black
did we-
people.
Look, I was hoping we weren't gonna have to go in on you this episode, nigga, for the first time in
I
a
thought
minute.
we was giving him a pass. I thought
We were supposed to be a day of
2021
unity.
New Year's resolution.
Compton
Maybe
album,
he's New Year, New Reap.
Yeah,
Nah, he out the gate. He gonna hate on. He gonna hate on the whole West Coast.
that is kind of going against the West Coast, bro.
I mean, I like Freddie Gibbs. I like his last couple albums. I like Problem.
All right, Day Dilla. Shout out to Day Dilla. He said, "Here, Reap go, but I respect your opinion." Yeah, see,
Yes, everybody is entitled to an opinion.
Is Compton a classic?
No, but did we call it a classic? You
I
said
know
it.
nobody said it was a
You
classic,
said,
bro.
you said that garbage ass Compton album.
That shit was not good. When's the last time you listened to it?
Now that's fair. I haven't. That's fair.
It was in like, but people don't listen to music like that.
That's also fair.
Music comes and music goes.
I guess.
You're on to the next thing. We know you hate everything.
I just didn't like that particular album.
Or anything else.
There were no songs on the album that you liked
Dr. Dre?
on the Compton album.
I mean, I haven't listened to that since it came out. I was like, well, I won't be playing this anymore.
You listened to it once and you was like,
I listened to it twice.
oh, you was
I
like,
listened to it
fuck
twice.
Kendrick, Anderson .Paak. Who
I
else
was
was
like,
on there?
all right, I'm gonna give this
You
shit
was on
one more.
there.
I'm gonna give this shit one more try. And
So
yeah,
2 spins and it was a wrap.
yeah, pretty much. I don't need to hear any more of that.
All right, I take back Dave Dilla's comment for him.
You took his comment back. All right.
Yep.
But anyway, so back to whole Dre. Besides his Compton album being trash, his house, the attempted
Don't
robbery
let
on
him
it.
live out there like that.
Yeah. Keep in mind that's Reap's opinion.
Of
that
course,
it
Dr.
doesn't
Dre's
necessarily
in
reflect
the hospital. He's in the
the
bed,
opinion of the
and
listeners. Yeah.
Reap chooses now to just hate on the man, just like my man. He
Keep in
passed
mind-
last week, and he shitted on him. He's like, "Fuck ozone and
I
breaking
don't know
two."
how. Okay,
Keep in mind this is
Okay.
only because Spade said, "Are we not getting the Detox album, nigga?" So
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up either time. I did not bring up anything.
Thoughts on the Chronic album?
2001, right? Yeah, that was dope.
No, the Chronic, nigga.
The Chronic, not Chronic 2001, nigga.
I ain't
Chronic.
had no
Well,
parts after that.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Yes, that's dope.
Do you like it?
It's a classic. Yes, I love the album.
You look,
Okay.
Hold up. Before we get further into it, there was something that happened. What happened last week? What I told y'all to remind me. It was something with Day Dilla. I'm remembering, and I need to bring this up, nigga.
What
Something
he say he
happened
was
with the
gonna.
dude.
Oh shit!
What did you mention at the end of the episode last week, Day Dilla? I know you're in the chat right now, but when it comes up, I'm gonna remember that because I needed to get to you about that. But
He
if y'all
said
don't
something
remember,
he was gonna do after he breaks parole or some shit.
okay, yeah, you house.
But what
arrest
was
or
it?
some shit. I think he was on house arrest, or he had an ankle monitor on.
Nah, but he said he was gonna do something, but he couldn't do it until after.
Day Dilla, let the chat know what's going down with you, bro. Don't be like Reap and then give us a little bit and don't tell us everything.
He was like,
Yeah,
nigga, that was at the end of the
story.
show. He was hoping nobody was on at that point.
Nobody saw that shit. I saw that shit, Day Dilla. So Spade, Dre's wife though. You think she got anything to do with what's going down?
I don't know, but it just don't look good. You know what I mean? Like it just don't feel good. But I hope not, man. I just
Like, what do you like? Go ahead.
I'm telling you right now, and I don't have like $1 billion from Beats, but if I'm about to get divorced from Mrs. Spade over here, and it's kind of messy, and then all of a sudden I have an aneurysm, I need you to just do an extra look.
No,
You know, just
not gonna do it.
just take a second check.
Miss Spade ain't
because-
killing you for. She said if y'all get a divorce, you leaving with them fleet feet, nigga. That's what you walking away with, and she taking the
See,
bag.
I'm like, she tried to take my stimulus. You know, like
Wait,
Oh, yo,
wait, Spade. If you pass on, go to the upper room, do you really want us to check out Mrs. Spade?
I'm talking about authorities. And you know what?
Oh, okay. You want us to snitch?
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm just
No
gonna
hugs
say
at the
this.
funeral. No hugs at the funeral.
Yeah, no hugs at the
Look,
funeral.
Rick gonna go in extra long this time.
No talking. Like I'm trying to be real cool, but
He's in a
again,
better place.
I'm a real jealous person, and I'm not really feeling all these like little digs and the little side comments. And the
What you ain't gonna do is get up out of the coffin, nigga. So ain't nobody worried. He's like, I'm gonna haunt you.
Spade's like, I'm gonna find a way back, nigga.
He don't even like leaving the house. You think he leaving the coffin? Daddy.
It's not even that. Not even that.
All right. You
Like,
told
what do
me
you,
to check on her.
why do you think that she did something to him? Like, why can't it just be the man's just under a lot of stress?
I mean, I don't
And he-
necessarily.
About aneurysm.
Time out.
I'm talking about
This
the
nigga's
rock.
worth $800 million. How much stress? I'm under stress.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. If somebody was talking about taking half of your 800 million, and I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be like that wealthy, and I never will.
Really?
But I do know that stress is stress. You know, going through like I know about going through court, and I know and I know how stressful
Clearly.
that could be, and how stressful that was.
We didn't hit and
Hold on,
run
hold on, hold on.
nobody.
Real
Like, I
quick.
ain't got that kind of stress.
real quick, off topic, real quick. The way Spade is looking at the camera, Reap, you cannot go to this nigga's funeral. I'm just letting you know now. Nigga, he might find a way back.
I
Nigga.
didn't
He's
say
just looking through
anything
nigga
about anything. That was you guys. That was y'all saying stuff
Nigga.
about
You know
whatever.
what? Look, I don't have an issue with Khalid. I didn't have an issue
Whoa.
with any of this stuff.
Government.
What I have an issue with currently and over the last couple of times is the little like stuff with like arrogant, like acting like he's trying to slide up on my woman.
Me?
And so
Oh, maybe
with the
Arrow
little-
can't go to the
with the-
funeral, nigga.
with the little comments here and there, like I mean, we joke and laugh as the show and all, but I'm like, niggas chill.
I'm not
Niggas
trying to
that
get
don't
at
have
the
no
woman.
food,
Number
nigga.
one. Number
Hey,
No
two,
bean pies.
you
nigga.
said if you die, would we check up on her?
I was talking about in case I was murdered.
And I was saying, are you sure? Because I'm not the hugger. Reap's the hugger.
I'm out
just-
of this. Do
I'm
not
just
put me in
saying,
this.
It's a real like ha hell. Like
What? I don't
Like,
know.
Dylan's over here like it's getting real. It's like, yeah, like, what happens when people start being real? Like,
Are you
nigga,
stressed?
it's like starting to be the real world right now. Like,
You look pressed.
no, I'm just like I said, I don't really like all the like joking and stuff about like my wife. Nigga, like, there's been bitches that I done met with in the past, but it's my wife. Like, so that's the thing. Like,
I
I
said
can
nothing.
laugh and like
Look, Reap got
he
his hands
is
in the
trying to
air
be
like,
funny and
nigga.
stuff.
I ain't
But,
saying
like,
nothing.
That's the thing there. Like, that's just not cool.
It's
Like,
just a funny
so-
show, Zach.
No, it is fun, but then like when we get to about like the 50th time, the shit ain't funny no more.
We ain't there
Like the
yet.
laugh is done. I'm just saying the laugh is done though. Like
Oh, Spade must be married and the others must not.
that is
That's
exactly
fact,
right.
Dylan.
I'm
Dylan.
definitely
You
not
know,
married.
Yeah, Dave Dillon said he feels you, Spade. He feels you.
like I'll be the
would
butt of
never
the joke.
try to get you woman.
I
I am
laugh,
not
everybody
Reap.
gets-
I give no hugs. No hugs.
You know,
I
we
respect
can
how
make jokes about
I
it's the
ain't
bottoms
seen
being
anything.
bottoms, and
How you gonna try to drag me into this? Like,
we can make the jokes about it's the bottoms being bottoms, and
I'm in my
like
lower corner here, minding my business. I'm not in
All
this.
right, I'm put that on the list.
like all that's fun and games, like the bottoms being bottoms, and like, you went over to the homie house with a hard dick, whop, ha 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 ha. All that is fine. I'm just
What are we
saying, like,
talking about here, bro?
I have no idea.
just all the little things that I've been hit with, joking with, and laughing about for like the goodness of the show. But like, I'm telling you, like right now, like I'm at like that end where it's like, okay, nigga, like,
Well, all right.
You
So
know.
everybody who put a resume in for Reap's position, Spade might be out next week.
I'm just saying,
he down for the long term.
Like I said, Reap always touches on kind of like some of the stuff about like mental health and things of that sort, but I will tell you, to quote Eminem, here, it's okay because I've been crazy. Like, I'm like half a step away from not being okay. So I'm just letting you know where I'm really at right now with the joking about my wife.
Are you good?
I'm better. I do have to say I'm better.
You got it all out.
So
I feel like you was holding that in for a long time.
So again, back to wives, nigga. Do we think Dr. Dre's wife extra stress? Like, I mean, that's kind of where we was going with it here, try to wrap it all back around.
I don't know. I don't know if she did it, but if she did it, I
there's no reason for her to do that. There's no reason. Stop it.
What about the robbery though? The robbery is more what I'm concerned about right now. Like,
I think she had something to do with that.
It got to be somebody he knew.
Oh, come on.
It had to be somebody he knew. Right?
I don't think she has anything to do with that. Why? What would be her motivation?
Money.
She's going to come out. She's going to come out with the bag, regardless of how this divorce settles. Right?
Hopefully, she's hoping
she will. They don't have a prenup.
Yes, they do. He pulled it out.
We had a whole episode about
this. Hey, it wasn't like one of them episodes for him. He was holding something in amidst the whole shit.
I'm saying she's gonna come out with some money in you, regardless. Like
again, they had a prenup. Do you remember talking about how much she was asking for?
And how he was that. That was temporary.
That was temporary. DMs. Is that what you're doing? You've been eyeing Dr. Dre's wife?
Man, I don't think she's trying to kill the man. There's no way. No way.
I'm talking about the robbery, nigga.
Even the robbery. Like, why would
you don't think she had anything to do with that?
No.
All right. Based on what? Just gut feeling?
What basis do you guys have that she had anything to do with the robbery?
No basis. I'm saying, what is formulating your opinion? Just because you don't think she did it?
I don't think that she did that shit. I don't think she had anything to do with that.
All right, here's my motivation. I think everything comes down to money. You've seen how much she hungry as shit.
Like, she's thirsty.
You've seen what she was asking for. So that's your motivation.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand the situation completely. But she's gonna come out okay. She will come out okay from this divorce, whether she has a prenup or not. She's gonna come out just fine.
Okay, so no reason to ask for.
I can see if she was going in a situation where she was living like a certain standard, and now she's gonna have to get a job. She's never gonna have to work again.
Do you remember what she was asking for?
Do you hate Dre? Like, do you have issues with Dre for some reason?
Why do I have to have issues with Dre?
You might be hitting on something. He was like, and I hope she gets
the Compton album was trash. You know it. That's why you don't ever listen to it.
He said, you know it.
You know that shit. And I don't have a problem with Dr. Dre. How about Dre? What I have to have a problem with Dre? I grew up on this music. I grew up on this music. I have a problem with Dre. He brought me Snoop. Eminem, 50, Kendrick. I'm good.
But you hate it. All right.
Do I have to like Compton? Is this like?
Oh God, here we go.
You don't have to do anything.
Tread lightly, nigga. You might touch yourself a nerve. These niggas be on the bottom. Whoo.
You don't have to like anything, Reed. If you didn't like it, it was trash. That's cool. That's cool with you. So let's get into the topic of the day. What's been going on in America? The topic across the world. So y'all saw what happened today. The U.S. Capitol was invaded by American terrorists. Let's just call it what it is. Let's talk about it, y'all. Who wants to Spade? You want to start this one out?
I mean, this is amazing, terrifying, and crazy all at the same time. I said a while back, like episode 2-3, when we were talking about some of the election stuff back in the day, that I was always concerned about, something happening here, civil unrest, and then other, other nations using this as an opportunity to get us at a weak point. And that's always what I'm concerned about. And this was just crazy. Then there's the double standard of, not that I want to see people get shot, not that I want to see people get beat, not that I want to see any of those things. But if you tell me that this is the standard of what policing is for Black people and other minorities, and then not one person we didn't see anybody getting roughed up. Now, yeah, unfortunately, we heard about a lady being shot and she was killed, and that's unfortunate. But, we have people sitting in the speaker's office. We have people in Congress taking photos and stuff. And it's amazing to me that anything like this would have happened in America. If this happened in another country, we would have our senators, our president condemning the actions of that other folks. And I don't want to sound like
white privilege is what Dale says.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a super pessimist, but I'm always talking about history and like the lifespan of like empires, and I talk about that stuff all the time. And most nations last about 400 years before there's like a serious like regime change, and we at like almost 300 years now. So
300 years.
Sergeant Airshow says every empire falls. Is this the end of America or into America? Scary as hell.
Like 25, like 250, something like that from 1776.
No.
Wait.
Keep going.
No. You guys go at it.
Just it's fine. Just keep going.
No, 1700, 2000. That's about 300, right? 1700.
Well, yes, that's when. Okay, so that's when the colonies turned into what's now known as the United States.
The United States became the United
States. But the United States wasn't shit then.
But I still rounded it up, talking about the age. Like we did a bicentennial in 1976. Because you were
the only one around. Like, none of us were around for that but you. So
we consider.
So you're just talking about talking about just the formation of the United States, not so much their role as like their place in the world, United States. That's
I'm just talking about age of countries. Most countries and dynasties or whatever last about 400 years. Until there's some type of significant upheaval or change. So I've always been weary or concerned about the age of what we are. And I don't truly believe, I was talking to Mac earlier and was just kind of talking about how, after Reconstruction and the Civil War, we had this brief period and then we went to Reconstruction ended. But I don't truly believe that we totally finished that era in American history in order to actually solve all the problems for Black America. And now here we are, and we are at this point where we have to finally put down white power, white supremacy. That's really what this is. It's a backlash of like certain aspects or certain groups in white America who, as Mac has pointed out a couple times in conversation, that were like super pissed about President Obama being elected. And this is the pendulum swing all the way back in the other direction.
This is white people eating white people today. I don't know what the fuck you was watching. Them white people were mad at other white people today. The Proud Boys was fighting the goddamn Blue Lives Matter. The Republicans were hiding under chairs and shit. It was a white people free for all, a little Royal Rumble. Here's where we get. So what?
You can't keep talking about these things. Yeah.
Yeah, that look. I mean, do you want to say something or no?
I had a look on my face. I was listening. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you guys were even done. I thought today was obviously it was troubling, but it's interesting to know that all this started, when President Obama.
Wait, 1 minute. Hold up. Did you change your name to @KA20 on the gram? Did it always say on the gram?
On the gram. Hey, he went back to Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I was like, all right, on the gram. All right, Reap. I see you, bro. All right.
He was like,
You
I'm about
stepping
to
it up.
change
I
some
get it.
minds over here
Hey,
Wow.
follow Reap on the gram, KA20 on the
on
gram.
the gram.
Go ahead, Reap. Go ahead, Reap.
Oh my god.
Do it, peeps.
1 second.
He's like, I'm getting requested now.
He said it's lit on the gram.
Don't change it. Don't change it. Just go with what you were saying. Oh, okay. Even better. All right.
Like I was saying, it's interesting how all this started with the election of President Obama. But I do want to say that I just want to note the hypocrisy of the situation. Throughout the entire, from the portion that I was watching, I didn't hear not one person get called a thug, a criminal, or anything. The security was the way that it was because they weren't Black Lives Matter or another Black-led organization, and that to me was rather troubling. They didn't do shit until they actually broke into the White House, not climbing all over the not the White House, but the House, not climbing all over everything and the not climbing all over, but when they actually went in, and they went in unchecked, they could have bombs, they could have all kind of stuff on them. They went in unchecked. Nobody did anything until like later. National Guard weren't deployed like they were in Seattle or these other places where they're. And it's just to me, like I felt sick like watching it, because I know for damn sure that if this was like a Black group that was doing the same exact thing, this would not have happened. There would have been violence from the very beginning.
We would have never got to the steps.
No,
it would have never got to the
unchecked,
fucking steps.
It didn't go unchecked. They broke through 2 barriers and then bum rushed the police. And the police didn't know what to do because it was white people. So they were like, hit them or hug them. So they put up a fight. So they didn't come through unchecked, but they were conflicted.
Because it seemed like it.
Because here's the thing. They were pushing their way through and fighting cops with Blue Lives Matter flags. Like I saw them hit a police officer with a Blue Lives Matters flag. So I'm sure there were a lot of confusion going on. But are you shocked? You said it was troubling. You can't be shocked. You can be shocked by the act, but not shocked by the act of them storming the Capitol, but the shocked by the way it's being covered.
The way that's being covered, the way that the whole situation is being handled.
Wait, why are you guys shocked at the way it's being handled?
I don't see the shock. They were pissed off. You heard what they called Black people when they burned down a Target. Like they treated Target like it was the goddamn Capitol. We can't let these thugs burn down our property. So send the militia. Mm-hmm. You don't hear Sean Hannity saying send the militia to, because it's conflicted. The militia is the militia. The militia is the mob.
Right. You talking more of the conservative media, or you talking media in general?
I'm not shocked at shit. I seen all this coming. I said, okay, we're gonna watch the election tomorrow, and the shit show will follow. Now, I didn't know who was gonna win the election last night, but I knew the shit show was coming today. Yeah, Trump scheduled a goddamn rally during the certification.
Well, nigga, you said, nigga, in episode 14. You were like, nah, by the time the inauguration comes, he'll be out. You know,
inauguration day, I said he will stay in until the shit's hitting the walls, until it's his last point of exit.
Nigga, I think Spade and I were the only ones that were like, nigga, he's not gonna, because we've conversed about this before.
We're not there yet.
Spade and I have been on this since January.
We got to get to January 20th, see what he does. But this motherfucker basically sent a mob down the street to bum rush the Capitol.
He riled them up early this morning. He got them amped up. And this
like an hour and a half.
He told them, I'm gonna walk down there with you. That was the funniest lie he told of the day.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Down there with you.
He started walking and stopped, and everybody kept going.
He dipped. I was like, bro,
light the match and watch it burn.
Yeah, that's what he did, man. But
he's been doing that for the
Oh, yeah.
whole term. This is
He's been amping them up for a minute for this day. Can I say I'm surprised that all this happened? Not really. I'm surprised. What I'm surprised with is the reaction of people. People are, oh, I'm shocked. I'm surprised. That's
shocked or
what got
quiet.
me. I'm
Shocked
like, wait,
or
what?
quiet.
Yeah, I'm like, you kind of could see this coming. If you've been paying attention, you kind of could see this coming. Like,
You know what I would say, Mac, in like defense of people who have that reaction, kind of, is that, you know, I've said how I felt and what I thought was going to happen. And I'm like, oh, I think this is going to happen. I think they're going to do this. I think all these things. And it's kind of like gloom and doom. It's kind of like my outlook and the kind of predictions I make. But then it still turns into where even though I believe this was going to happen, you still don't believe this is going to happen, you know, because
we haven't seen it.
Yeah, the actual action, like I can say, oh, I think this, I think that, but then when you actually see it really play out in real time, you like, damn, just how far
yeah.
The norms
like, where we really at
of the past are over. This is the Trump era. Anything is possible. White people might do anything.
And you know, when you were saying arrogant, when you was like, the cops didn't know what to do because it was white people, it made me think about fucking RoboCop, where he has that directive where he can't mess with OCP.
And you seen people short circuiting. I don't know whether to hit him or hug him. I know whoever shot that woman, it took them. It was hard. Like she
must have been rabid out of control.
I wonder what's going to happen with the person that did it.
They're going to jail.
Yeah.
Did you see there was a black officer who had a baton
and he was running? This shit was like a movie.
Yeah, I was like, this is wild. But if he hit that dude, what would have happened?
Right. See, that's people were like, well, why didn't he pull a weapon or whatever? And I was like, one, we don't know what the situation was at the time.
Black.
Two, right. He couldn't win in that situation.
No,
because had he had a gun, pulled it out and shot somebody,
they would have mobbed him.
He would have been wrapped.
And here's the other thing. What were the rules of engagement given to those officers prior to going out into that situation?
They ain't have any rules of engagement.
Don't hurt white people.
The script was fucked up. Even the riot control, they ain't even had their visors down. They was like, move back, move back. I was like, I ain't never seen no shit like this.
Watching it play out was extremely wild. Like, it was like a movie. It was a movie playing out right here in front of us. Because even Spade said it earlier. Like, these are the kind of things we see happen in other countries. And,
embassies getting ran into and taken over.
It's like we're a country of democracy, and it looks like we were like, no, we don't want democracy. We want a dictatorship. So
now we
those people. Yeah.
There you go.
We have a big audience overseas. We don't want them thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah, we not with that. We pro democracy over here.
They can't see it.
Me and Spade talked about it a little earlier today. Spade had that situation where he was like, yo, they're gonna come help us. Like he said Russia and China might come through. You remember we had that conversation?
I had been saying that for a long time. My concern was that there was going to be some type of civil unrest due to the election, and then that would use Russia or China would use this as an opportunity to come in and secure our nuclear assets. But then Mac made a great point today saying before Russia or China did that, it would probably be an ally. And then you keep seeing like different countries around the world are making comments about y'all need to kind of get y'all stuff together. We are watching
the prime minister in Canada.
And then Boris Johnson made a comment.
Canada ain't taking shit. Canada takes shit. We just go smack the shit out of them and take it back.
I mean, they already took the NBA championship from us. Like,
they ain't take it from us.
You got to
took it from the Warriors.
You got There's no way we're bringing that up. Man. There's no way we're bringing that up. It's Dub Nation over here. There's no way we're going to talk about that. So, but in seriousness, though, countries are paying attention to that, and they're like, "Yo, we might have to go in there and provide some sort of cover if they don't figure it out." Yeah, because
here's the thing:
like Space said, we got nuked, man.
Unless we 25th Amendment his ass out, we stuck for another 20 days?
And there was a report where
15
days.
Yeah.
I'm happy you mentioned that because after all this was going down, all these congressmen, congresswomen, senators, or whatever were talking about impeachment, all that. I don't want to hear that no more.
Not impeachment, 25th Amendment.
No.
He's already been
They were
impeached.
tweeting about impeachment. Like
Neither one are
the
going
girl,
to
what's her
happen.
name?
You don't have enough in the Senate. He still has his lackeys. They ain't going away.
He does.
This is the thing. I don't even want to hear you tweeting about it. If you ain't gonna act on anything, then shut up. Because right now you just trying to appease to the crowd right now. I don't want to hear none of that. If you're not gonna do it, shut up.
What did
Don't
I
be
tell
tweeting
y'all about
it.
2021? It's going to be worse before it gets better. And what's tomorrow?
It gets already worse.
No, I'm saying no. What's tomorrow?
Somebody
where do
tweeted earlier. They're like, "Can we go back to 2020?" I was like,
Yeah, where do we go? Do we go down or do we go up? What's Trump going to do in this last 2 weeks? People getting pardoned, shit's going down. He might incite a couple more riots. I think the only
agree with what you're
punishment for
saying,
Trump is Twitter ban.
I think Pence, he should have got the cabinet together as soon as it started going down. Because Trump already threw him under the bus. He should have assembled the cabinet because he's the only one that could really invoke that 25th. So he should have got everybody together and was like, yo, this nigga's unstable. He cannot lead this country for the next 2 weeks. And he needs to be the one to put that shit into action and get it done. Especially, he might as well give up his dream of ever becoming the nominee.
No face.
It's over.
No face.
He's not gonna get Trump's crew. It's over.
If y'all putting hope
back
in
to earth,
I feel bad for y'all.
You said what?
If y'all putting hope, faith, or anything in Pence,
like, ain't no hope in it.
It ain't what shit
that's the only way it's gonna happen.
Right? But do you think that's
gonna
happen?
Yeah. That's the only way that's gonna happen.
Absolutely not. That's one thing that this year has taught us is,
last year
is just really depending on our government for help and aid and to do the right thing and to, there's lots of things that they could have did to help people during the pandemic that, for whatever reason, just didn't happen.
But you're black. You should not just be learning this. This should not be new to you. You should not feel the disappointment of learning that the government wasn't shit. It ain't been shit your whole life.
I mean, that is true. I'm not shocked. I'm just simply saying that to have hope in anything to come of this situation towards the president or anybody in the Republican Party or whoever people feel is responsible for what happened today is misguided. There's nothing that's going to happen. I'm sorry, just nothing. They're just going to just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
Yep.
Are you raising your hands, Fade, or? Go ahead.
No, my issue is, he needs to be held responsible for what he says. President's the most powerful dude.
I waited to the last 14 days to be like.
That's not what I'm saying, because I've been saying he's been talking reckless the whole time. But there's dangerous speech. You can't be in a building and yell fire. You know what I'm saying? He's the president. He's been doing nothing but dangerous speech, but he's done it so much and he's got lackeys behind him that have allowed him to continuously do these things with no accountability. And now here we are at this situation. Like last time someone stormed the Capitol was like
200 years
or
ago.
1812. Something like that. Some craziness. The British when they burned down the White House. And yet we have internal angry Caucasians that stormed the Capitol.
They're tired of being taken advantage of. They've had enough. It's not going to happen no more.
You can't say that you are the party of the Constitution and the rule of law. And you can't, like, I got into an argument with a sergeant that I used to have. And he's like full-fledged Republican. No, not that one.
Shout out to Sergeant Airshow.
Constitution. Well, the Republicans can't talk about the Constitution because they're sworn their allegiance to a man. They have sworn their allegiance to a dictator. They want a monarch. They don't want democracy. So let's just be honest about what it is that you want as Republicans who are full-fledged Trump supporters. You want the Trump man and not the United States government. You are not an American. You are a Trumpian.
Well, they don't even want Trump. They want his base for whatever their political futures hold for them later on. Well, they can't piss him off because they can't lose his base. They all want his base.
I'm talking about his people, the supporters, not necessarily the.
Okay. You're talking
who's
about
in the
the
Senate.
dusty
I'm talking
whites.
about I'm talking about that group. Though that group, they want a king. That's what they want.
They should
Don't
all
talk
want.
to me about
They should all want Jesus. A little more Jesus.
Reap just like
Reap's like I hate
can't
Jesus.
co-sign that. Yeah, I can't co-sign
Reap's
that.
like I can't stand Jesus is trash.
You know what's funny? Like this happening this time, him losing the election or whatever. I mean, obviously we're happy that he lost, but had he won and we got to the situation 4 years from now, I still don't think that nigga was gonna try to leave. He was gonna try to keep going.
Third term. He was like, "Hey, I've been cheated. Y'all owe me a third term for what y'all did the first term."
Exactly.
He's a goddamn grifter.
Overdo this shit, nigga.
He's a great. He be pulling. He got game. I'm gonna say it ain't game that I respect, but he pulling bitches. All them Trump supporters is his bitches. So Trump got game.
Nigga, Russia is over here, juice laughing at us.
Oh yeah,
China, they smirking.
Oh, the news came on this morning. Today was rolling.
Had to be just the craziness that we look just stupid. Like
shout out to
they look stupid. Let's rephrase it. We don't believe in this shit, but this isn't how it should be going. Somebody tweeted out earlier, like, is this really America? And this is exactly who America is. It's white people not getting their way and they're upset. It's simple as that. White people get upset because when they don't get their way,
they're not used to getting their way. They can't imagine a world or a Wednesday without shit going all right. When I am just happy if shit goes all right. Like I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe that happened. Today really came through for your boy.
Exactly.
Your boy Lindsey Graham is over here talking about enough.
Not my boy Lindsey Graham.
What he say?
What he say?
You talk about enough is enough. Count me out. I'm not.
Motherfucker,
like what are you talking about?
Forget all that.
Here we go.
Now,
here we go.
I don't want to hear all that now.
They try to run away.
Yeah, y'all. Whoa. Time out. Yo, nigga, wait, hold on. I'm not wait. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nah, don't even put Nah. You should put
I was like, hold up, bro. I was like, shout out to Day Dilla. I was like, yeah. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. PR Vegan said you had mouthpiece though. What's that about?
Who?
PR Vegan.
I think he's talking about Trump.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, okay. I was like,
he got game. He got mouthpiece. Maybe he went to the same goddamn Urban Dictionary that Reed went to. Mm-hmm. Get that new slang.
Oh yeah.
This is the thing. Like I was saying though, I don't want to hear this old Lindsey Graham, McConnell, all that shit. Trying to say
Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio,
that Ted Cruz. Fuck. This is the thing about Ted. Let me say something about Ted Cruz. This is a mini rant. Ted Cruz, you have no chance of ever becoming president, my nigga,
or getting any pussy, because Donald Trump talked about Ted Cruz's wife being ugly as shit, and now all Ted Cruz does is kiss Donald Trump's ass. So you can't tell me he getting no ass on a Tuesday
because Ted Cruz believes that he can get Donald Trump's base.
Hold on.
And he's not gonna ever get Donald Trump's base. I'm gonna be honest with you. His last name is Cruz. They do not fuck with you like that, bro. Like, even if Trump is gone, they weren't gonna fuck with you. Your last name's Cruz. They want somebody who looks like them. They don't want any kind of sign that you have a person of color in your background, let alone your name.
Wait,
give it up, bro. Like,
what did Spade just say?
What he said?
No, I was just saying because you made the point about Trump talking mad shit about his wife, and I'm like, yeah, and for that reason alone, I can't respect you, Ted. If somebody's over here talking bad shit about your wife, talk about, oh, she the ugliest bitch in the world. And then now
see this motherfucker that manifested a whole shit in his head that we be talking shit about his wife. And all we do is love when Miss Spade come on the show.
You gotta have to use a different term.
You gotta go talk to the same therapist that Reek's talking to.
Yo, Spade and Arrogant going at it. Like,
this ain't the way you want.
He's like, look. So hold on. So
Like-
you giving respect? You giving respect to Ted Cruz? Is what you said? Nigga?
Oh hell no! When he talks
okay.
shit about your wife, no, I said I can't respect a man for that because if you talk shit about my wife and then next like 2 months later we cool and you kissing his ass like all the way.
Now they ain't
as
cool.
well as-
It's a one-sided relationship. It's
Yeah,
Ted
it
Cruz
is.
kissing Donald Trump's ass and Donald Trump not giving a fuck.
Dude made allegations about your dad might have had something to do with JFK's assassination.
Just
He
talking.
talked shit about your wife, and now here you are. Everything's all good. I'm like, come on, man. Nah. I'm good on Ted Cruz. And on top of that, he wasn't even born in America. Ted Cruz was born in Canada.
Oh,
So-
he definitely can't become president.
So explain that to me. They always overlook that mess.
But you want to fuck Drake, so what the fuck?
wow.
What?
Drake,
Wow.
Drake.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I don't know what we talking about.
I don't know.
You said Drake was your
the
guy.
Marvin room, nigga.
You said Drake was your guy.
Hey, I like Drake, but he can't be president.
Oh, but he can't.
but he can do anything else.
He can do anything else.
He can take you to Marvin's room, but he can't be president.
Take
I
them
don't know
cheeks.
about that.
I was like,
All I
you
said
gotta
was
clarify. You gotta
all I
clarify,
said
bro.
was Marvin's Room was a great song. That's all I said. Was it was a
Even
great
Jay
song.
Dilla's like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Bottoms
All I
going
said
bottom.
was Marvin's Room was a great song. Are you drunk right now? I'm just saying you could do better. Come on. We didn't all make that call. Come on, guys.
this guy.
You know what I'm talking about, arrogant.
Are we good again? Let me know, nigga.
Hey, it's the group therapy. I'm okay now. I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
He got it off his chest. All right. So what else y'all got to say about the topic to wrap it all up though?
Who's gonna clean this shit up? Like, okay, so all these motherfuckers that ran in, they just ran around, did whatever they wanted to do. They was in Nancy Pelosi's office, writing their notes and stuff. If you're Nancy Pelosi, are you going back in that office? Do you feel comfortable touching anything?
No.
I need a black light. I gotta
'Cause
see.
that's another thing though. Like you said, who's
There
gonna
was-
clean all this up?
There was
COVID is
some
still real.
ejaculation going on in Nancy
A
Pelosi's office.
black light? Who had
Yeah.
that much time? How long were they in there?
They was in there running
Oh,
around
you just talking about
apparently.
terms. You're not talking about like
What?
you said a black light. I was thinking, did someone jizz on her desk?
Do you think all they did was write her a note on a goddamn manila envelope?
I'm a hope so.
Shit.
What would you have done in this, babe?
Probably jizz on her desk. But that's just me. I don't expect that of everybody else.
See, I nasty niggas.
Wow. So wow. Spade ain't gonna be able to go to nobody's house no more, like ever.
Hell
again.
nah. If I see you
Yeah.
looking at my coffee table, nigga,
No, I'm
Sergeant
just saying,
he's
Ashton.
like, I got something for Arrogant and his funny ass. He's getting them jokes off. I'm gonna get off.
I bet you ain't gonna drink that coffee in the morning.
God damn, you goddamn right.
Give you a new cup
I'm
of.
hitting with extra cream. What?
Whoa.
Ugh.
Look, so he ain't gonna be able to drink his coffee in the morning now. He gonna think
Oh
about it.
no, we ain't having no coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
Nah, we
he's
good.
like, I'm done. He's like, I'm done.
Nigga,
Extra
Hey,
cream.
can we just cross that off? We ain't allowed to say cream on the show no more. That shit is banned. Cream is one of the banned words, along with making any references
it's extra though.
to life.
And
I gotta
anything
wait.
about Christmas for Reap.
Christmas for Reap
Christmas for
and
Reap.
Dr.
Oh, we
Dre
can talk about
and Eddie Murphy. Did you forget this nigga hates Eddie Murphy? Like, this nigga
Why
hates
not?
everything great. All of
I
the
never
gifts
said
of
I
the
hated-
world. This
You know
nigga
what?
hates.
I never said I hated Eddie Murphy.
He's
I
like,
never
fuck
said
the
that.
pyramids.
You said he hated the pyramids, nigga. What?
This nigga said he hates streaming services. Everything good about the world. This nigga hates.
But he thought Wonder Woman 2 was great.
No, you didn't. Don't say
I
that.
didn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, I said Wonder Woman was great.
Oh, okay.
Wonder
I'm
Woman was
asking
the
you.
worst movie I've seen on
Well,
stream.
no spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah.
Spade ain't seen it yet.
Hey, I'm about to spoil the shit out of this. Spade
No,
came.
no.
Spade was.
This looks Spade's like I'm taking off the headset.
Spade had some issues that he needed to get off his chest. So let me get this review off of my chest. Wonder Woman was trash. Gal Gadot, she could get it. Movie trash as fuck.
It just didn't. There are just so many things wrong with the storyline.
Everything was wrong with the story.
It was just. I just lost count.
Wonder Woman couldn't live without a dude. Like, what the fuck?
Reap, you left-handed? What? Daydella, why are you asking if Reap's left-handed?
What are y'all talking about?
This is a conversation.
We talking
Johnny
about Wonder
had with
Woman.
another-
I don't know what. I don't.
What were
I
you
don't-
doing? You was giving them hand signals.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How did he pull you as left-handed?
Yeah.
Like,
what happened? you want to address
we-
this, Reap?
Well, we used to ball back.
hold on.
Well, we used to ball, but
Whoa.
other than that, I
I
don't.
used to ball.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Day Dilla.
That's
You was-
he didn't make the statement that you're left-handed. He asked you a question. if
He
you're
said
left-handed.
you left-handed. Like
So-
something you did
Yeah.
triggered.
I don't know what that could be. We're talking about Wonder Woman. We're going in on Wonder Woman. I don't
Was
know.
it when you grabbed the mic?
Ugh.
I mean, the mic is always on the left side.
Spade with the jokes, bro.
Ugh.
Is that what it was, Reap? Like, what's?
I don't know.
Okay, he said he's trying to remember your jump shot. If he's trying to remember your jump shot, that means he's saying your jump shot was trash.
Looking like Lonzo Ball.
Wow.
Is that what it
Wow.
looked like?
Hey,
Man,
Daydilla, Reap shoot. Let us know in the chat.
Left-handed people do have some ugly ass jump shots. It's just not natural.
Nothing, Reap.
You could have went right, but you went left.
Nothing at all. Reap, you just gonna smile?
I mean, I don't. What's to respond to?
It's a podcast where we go.
I
back
mean,
and
like
forth
you're.
things.
I like you're trying to say like I don't
Daydilla
like.
just
I didn't
confirmed
think.
that your jump shot is trash.
I mean, I'm not.
He said,
I'm-
"Yep."
I mean, I don't think my jump shot was trash, but he has his opinion. I didn't think that
Were you
I was
getting buckets
garbage.
on him?
I wasn't garbage at hoop, but you know, if he thought otherwise, then okay. I was dunking and it's whatever.
You done?
Don't get what?
Basketball.
You- Don't trip. I got you. All right.
I was looking for the cast, but it's too
Yeah, I was
goddamn
like,
high. I can't even get to
So
it.
you was
right
just
I
dunked on
just,
niggas
I
and shit.
don't. I don't. Oh, I never said that I dunked on anybody. I just said that I could dunk. That's all I said. And why is
Regulation
that? Yes, regulation. Why is that?
I
I don't understand.
I don't believe.
I don't
know, man.
understand. Like, you guys, I don't understand. Like, how you guys even have these opinions about like anything I do athletically? This is so weird. This is
That's the
so
weirdest
weird.
question ever. I ain't never had nobody ask me that. Hey, so do you have any idea what I can do athletically?
Because they're formulating ideas about like if I can ball or not. Like, where are
feel-
you guys even getting this from?
Anything if you can
Nobody
ball. I
said
asked a
anything.
question. Yeah.
Okay,
Whoa. Wise said that when I was out there playing football, that it looked like I had two left feet,
He said
Which
you're
is
left-footed.
which is weird because
I did say that.
which
did
is
say that
weird
a few episodes
because which is weird because like I've never had anybody in my life say that.
You don't talk to enough
Ever.
people. He said you're
I do.
left-footed.
No, he said it looked like I had two left feet. and I
Yes,
had-
you're left-handed. You might be left-footed. I'm
that
sure.
doesn't make any sense. But the point is like
said
I've never
moving
had
the way you
anybody.
run.
I never had anybody say that to me.
Why
Like,
is it
even-
that
like-
Why are
okay.
you going back 4 episodes though? I'm just curious. Like,
Because
you're holding on to that? See, they be
Yeah,
holding
you
stuff
hold
on
on
the
to that.
bottoms. Like I don't be bringing up shit from past
Yeah.
shows. These motherfuckers. Once
Look,
we
read-
finish
read-
the show,
read
we
the
out of here.
comments.
about
Read the
that.
comments from people that actually that either play with or B watch me play.
What comments? Hold on.
the only comment we got was
Comment on
Daydilla.
your-
I
You were
asked Daydilla if his shot was
trash.
trash. He said, "Yep." Oh,
You know
okay,
what?
hold up. He said, "Reap had a jumper."
Who said
Reap
that?
had there you go. Reap had a jumper.
Ah,
Keep
see,
going.
Say,
Keep going.
the dunk thing. Wait, Reap's mid game was smooth. PR,
You
PR
know-
vegan. This is your guy. PR vegan's your guy. His mid game was smooth, huh?
Okay, this is my thing though. Okay, and this is what I'll say. This is what to me, you know, I know that you enjoy sports and you watch sports and you're,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
you really like the Lakers and your
Here
Dodgers
we
and
go.
stuff like that. And you're
Lakers,
always,
Raiders, Dodgers.
Here we
yeah.
go.
you know, and college
Here we go.
football is like your favorite sport or something along those
It's
lines.
up there.
You do a lot of research and study on it. but I always think of you as like a numbers analytics guy. Like you were the team manager, not actually on the team. Like, so that's why. What are we laughing about, guys?
Nigga, go ahead. Just keep going. Keep going.
So,
Nigga. This
so
nigga called
that's,
this nigga the team manager, nigga.
that's why when you're like, I was dunking, I was like, what? What? You know, so that's why.
This nigga called this nigga the stat girl. I'm done, nigga. Wow, they said all the players rode in the back of the bus and you rode up in the front with the coaches.
Hold up.
So
PRV
again, I'm having people who's never seen me play before formulate opinions about the way
I ain't
that I
formulating
play.
an opinion though. I'm just saying what he said.
Right, exactly. So I don't get it, but that's okay.
They were basing it off of
I didn't say
nothing. They were basing this off of nothing. Nothing.
Okay,
well,
they've seen you do athletic activities.
That was us playing football.
My soul seen you play football, and they both seen you box.
Okay, so
I've never seen you dunk.
I said box.
Oh, okay.
Or spar.
Yeah. Look, Spade won't let the dunking thing go. He refuses to reap the dunk.
That's fine, but I know for sure that I've dunked before, and I know for sure you haven't. And besides, the fact that I'm actually playing like different sports, like I don't know. I just think it's funny. I just think
he was talking to you, man. He said,
"Oh, talking to Spade." Because I used to ball with Arrow, and I seen him dunk before. So
very easily, very simple,
right? So I seen that. I know that you haven't, and I know that Wise haven't.
What are you talking about?
Well, Wise hasn't claimed to have dunked before, so you know.
But yet, you always seem to have an opinion about people's athleticism.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Well, again, because the times I've seen you in athletic competition, I mean, it didn't look that great. Let's be real. I mean,
what
if
did
you want to
look like?
go there, like
go there.
I didn't say you could hoop. I hadn't seen you play basketball before. I told you what my opinion was off of the football experience, and then I seen you spar in boxing. So with my eyes, that's what I saw. However, this had nothing to do with you dunking. I just asked the question, oh, you can dunk. So you get mad at me because somebody said you can't dunk.
No, I think it's
hold up. You making it personal now. Like I'm coming at
making
you
it
like,
personal.
Oh, I said you got 2 left feet. Nigga, that was 18 episodes ago. Like,
what episode
now you're bringing it up like it's really like a thing. Now, can you dunk now?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Okay, you can't dunk now. So you could dunk 10, 15 years ago. Cool. Spade's the one that don't believe you can dunk.
I don't.
Now, hey, if he don't think
you can
dunk
at all. He said,
Errol, let me ask you this question. You seen him play? Have you seen him dunk?
I don't. Look.
Don't cap.
This is no cap. This is no cap. I just got a bad memory. Okay, so
I got a bad memory.
I remember a lot of slapping glass.
Okay.
I don't recall dunking, but not to say he can't do it. He was not trash. He had a good post game. His game reminds me of Draymond Green. It's not flashy, but it gets it done.
There's nothing wrong with that. He plays defense.
He was an all-star.
He gets around all ends on the court.
Would you compare your game to Draymond Green, Reap, or am I way off?
I was just like all around.
You had
I had all around game.
A good post game.
Good post game, mid range. No, I didn't have much range. I was athletic. I guarded people. That's it.
Yeah, I just don't remember the dunking. Not to say he couldn't do it. I just don't remember. But I got to bet it was a long fucking time ago. Shit. Apparently, he had a tongue ring that I don't remember either. Because I damn sure don't remember that shit.
With the barbell. I mean, it's fair.
Okay. Ask PR Vegan would know.
PR Vegan's been the one cheerleading for you the whole time.
Because
I would ball with Reap the most.
Yeah,
I balled with Reap a lot, but they
you never threw him a oop. Like you ain't seen him bounce it like Spud Webb. Like
No, but not to say he couldn't. I'm sure he could dunk. If he couldn't dunk, it would be a problem. He's not short. How tall are you, Reed?
6'1".
Okay, so he should have been dunking in high school.
I was dunking in high school. It was fine.
Basketballs.
Yes.
Volleyballs.
Actual basketball.
Softballs, nigga.
Not like tennis balls or something
No,
like that.
Not tennis balls or anything like that.
Unfortunately, PR Vegan has gone quiet when the question came through.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
now,
wait.
He could dunk, Spade?
Huh?
Do you now believe he could dunk?
I
Hold
don't
on.
believe it, but I'll just say okay.
Since y'all getting money, why don't we make a bet? We give Reap 2 months to be able to dunk. If you could dunk back then, you should be able to get in enough shape to dunk again.
Well, I'm already in good shape, but I can't. I can't dunk.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Then I don't know if you could ever dunk.
Before you go down that path, let's think about this real quick. The last time one of us decided we were going to try some athletic endeavor of jumping in the air with Spade, and it didn't go too well. So.
He's 72.
That's also why I would never say like, "Hey, let him get in shape to try to dunk," because I'm gonna tell you, don't try it. Like, let it go.
I think if you gave Reap 3 months, he could dunk again. If he could dunk, I don't know that he could dunk. If he could dunk, I'm thinking in 3 months he could dunk again.
I don't think he can.
You give me 1 month. You give me 3 weeks. I could dunk.
I don't think he can either. But that's
your back won't allow you to do that, nigga. Like,
make a bet.
I don't think anyone here is dunk. The only thing we dunking is donuts, man. Let it go.
Who's not in shape? Make the bet.
I'm not making any bets.
Do your little kid stimulus money. One of them.
Nah, we need that for the family.
Well, he go real quiet with that. We need that one for the family.
I put 200 up.
Look,
Easy and with
if you don't think I could do it,
PR Vegan.
Easy and with. Are you saying PR Vegan? Are you saying that Reap could dunk easy and with authority? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Were you dunking with authority, Reap?
I can with 2 hands. Yes.
With authority. Authority is a strong word.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, am I hanging on
Spade,
What's that?
Spade.
Huh?
Could you dunk two-handed?
No, just one-handed.
Just one hand?
Y'all about the same height, right? Nah, Spade's like 5'9". My bad, I'm tripping.
Nigga, I'm like 5'11" at least.
Now, see, here's no joke, but that's not what your wife said. She came on the show and said you were not 5'11". So no joke.
My wife always try to be funny. But
see,
my
she
wife
knows it's a show. It's about the ha-has.
My wife is 5'11" also. So we'd be like, so it'd be like a stare down, like a heavyweight fight, like, like.
Yeah. Arrow got up easy.
That's a fact.
He got up easy.
I mean, but Arrow's also like 6'5", so I kind of expected that.
But he got up easy.
I could jump though. Like,
you know what? I was a big man. I see plenty of dudes back in the day that was like 6'4".
I was a big man, 6'5".
I mean, Tom Bradley could dunk, but we're not impressed.
I could do whatever you needed me to do. I could do it. 360, whatever.
He said with authority.
Anthony Edwards, nigga?
No, nigga, I can jump.
Why is Dave Dillon saying Arrow used to dunk with authority?
He knows.
I don't believe it. Come on.
He was banging, but not with authority. Pause, nigga.
So he was coming in with that weakness.
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Nah, nigga, you tripping. He talking about himself.
Banging without
authority. He's short.
We was back doing calf raises. So y'all had the sneakers with the jumping sneakers, nigga, that you used to get from East Bay.
And the jumping sneakers.
Moms
wasn't buying all that, but nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just used to do the old natural way and just keep going on your toes. Keep going on your toes.
Yep. All day.
Nigga, I feel like I know who PR Vegan is now, nigga. Like, it's all starting to make sense.
There you go.
It's all starting to make sense.
Them is all facts. Arrow could dunk, no problem. And if you bet me whatever you want to bet me, I guarantee
Day
I will
Dilla
dunk
said he
again and
was
make your money.
throwing oops.
See, now we're getting out of hand here. We got Arrow throwing it down with authority, and now Day Dilla is shouting himself out like he got dimes. Okay.
Wow.
He did. Them is facts
Wow.
too. Day Dilla had dimes.
Hey,
Y'all talked about this before the show.
Day Dilla
Day Dilla could play.
Day Dilla he could play. Like I don't like. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm
how are
gonna
you even going to say that?
It's guys.
Footage. We need to see footage of you playing.
Somebody grandma got a video tape.
I haven't seen that one person
Grandma got a
co-sign that you
video
can play. We have people that actually balled with it back in the day.
Exactly.
Co-signing.
All I be hearing about you is you the slowest track coach in the world.
And getting hurt on bullshit.
Also running backwards.
Multiple times. Like I need to hear.
They say you long jump backwards.
I need to hear some verification of your abilities.
I plays above the rim. That was
somebody
what
say you triple jump and don't make it to the pit. He know what I'm talking about.
That is not true.
I said, when you do it, they don't start clapping. They don't do this one.
Oh my God.
Bless his heart.
Hey, Rodriguez said he had the white ones. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming.
Oh, you're talking about the shoe that one that you guys are talking about from East Bay.
Yeah, he probably
the East Bay.
Oh, the stretch shoes, man. I think I might still have a pair of them.
Because PR Vegan couldn't dunk. Now I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just throw that one out there. I ain't never seen him dunk.
I'm trying to think. I think he might have.
I don't know. He might have did them shoes a lot and got a couple down, but he wasn't.
I think like when we were like, we used to play up at
I'm
men's
sure
gym.
it happened. I'm sure it happened. I'm sure we should have all been dunking, except for Spade.
Like, I'm just saying, man. I just want to know.
Spade's taking this dunking thing.
I just want to know if somebody grandma got the tape somewhere. That's it. Like grandma, mom's got an old VHS tape. We could just pop it in.
I can do it now.
Hold on. This is the issue I think Spade has. Spade has an issue with Reap because he sees Reap as the same height as him, and I don't think he believes that Reap was able to do things that he wasn't able to do.
They are not the same height. First of all,
they're pretty much the same height.
First of all, I know I've dunked. But the thing about me and Reap being about the same height, we about the same height. We about the same height. I've stood next to him
taller than you. Of course, you would say that. Ask Reap if you're the same height.
Roughly, they're in the same stratosphere.
Yeah, we're about the same height, So, but I do, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I just want to
guard each other.
The haterade.
Hey, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of that. It seems like it.
Reap, now you can't talk about nobody hating nothing.
Okay, so one of the listeners called me a hater last week.
They wouldn't lie.
I got asked about Breaking 2. We were talking about Breaking 2. I don't understand how.
Did you hate it?
It was trash.
Okay.
But but that's not hating.
Here's the thing. Even if
we talk about Wonder Woman, I asked your opinion about Wonder Woman, and you say
it was a bad movie.
Okay,
that was because it was a bad movie. Here's the problem with what you did last week. We were just saying rest in peace. The nigga died, and you was like, but Breaking 2 was trash as fuck.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that did not happen
and then
that.
Today,
I'm pretty sure that we're talking about the movies. I didn't just say
bro. And today we were talking about Dr. Dre being in a hospital bed after having an aneurysm, and you were
who brought up his music? Who brought up his music? Not me.
Can a nigga get a pass on the day he died and or had an aneurysm?
I'm asking because I didn't just say, all right, oh man, Dr. Dre, that's all fucked up. But you know what? Compton was trash. That did not happen. His album got bought up. Hold
on. Was Compton brought up?
No, his music was bought up.
And you were like, no, that trash ass Compton album. Yeah.
Spade was saying that he's waiting on the
Detox album.
On the Detox album. And then I was like, well,
you're not gonna get it. That Compton album was trash. or shit or whatever you did. You didn't go to Dr. Dre's great work. She didn't say we might not get detox, but God damn it, we can't live without the chronic 2001 and NWA and everything Dr. Dre's brought out to us.
And all
You
of his
didn't do
beats.
that. You went to the shit you hate.
That was his most recent album.
The man's in the hospital. He thought he was gonna die yesterday.
It was his most recent album. I'm just referring to his most recent album. If he wants new work, that's the newest body of work that he had.
You be looking at you be hustling backwards on life. You be looking at the bad shit when you should be focusing on the shit that he did way more good shit for you than he did that.
I'm not denying that. I said that.
But the shit you went to was the shit you hated instead of the shit you love.
But he also gave us Knock. You know, that was an artist I kept still waiting for more stuff to come out from, but nothing happened though.
There's a lot of artists that waited on Dr. Dre and didn't come out. They still waiting.
All I really know is y'all wants to be with me. That was like my jam.
What was that nigga's name? It was a Knock.
It was Knock. Yeah.
Knock. I remember like
he was right with the long hair.
It was Nocturnal. His name was
Nocturnal. There you go.
Yeah. This nigga shortened his name up. And
I was like, this nigga gave that nigga a pet name.
Who was the one nigga on Chronic 2001? That I think I was
You talking about Hitman? You talking about Hitman?
Yeah,
got the big push.
He was all over the album.
This is it. This is it. And it was nigga. This ain't it.
Thought that was gonna be the next Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
He was getting the big Dre push.
Nigga. Such a disappointment workout. But you know, Reek probably thought he was trash too, though, right, Reek?
No, I loved Hitman.
Finally,
I thought he was a guy, but
he was like, but the last shit he did was awful, so fuck that nigga.
But I ain't heard from him. I've not heard
never
from
will.
him. I never will.
He left you never will, heart, and you can't focus on that.
That's a rap, nigga.
Focus on the good. Focus on the good.
I would love to just get a Dre beat though, because I think I'd go platinum too though.
You are the worst rapper ever. I asked your ass one time. We was at the sports bar. We was all drinking, and I said, "Yo," we was talking about rapping, and I was like, You were like, I do it sometimes, but I have to stop because every time I rap, it just, you know what? Never mind. And I was like, it always reverts back to something gay, and you were like, "Nigga, how'd you know?"
What are you talking
And them is facts, nigga. That shit happened just like that.
I got bars. Like,
okay, did you not? Okay, say that didn't happen.
I don't remember what you're talking about, man.
Okay,
the story sounds funny. I would laugh with you, but I don't remember.
I'll laugh with you.
You ain't gonna say it didn't happen though,
because I can't recall. You did say we were drinking though.
Tell me I'm happy, nigga.
We was all drinking. You know, I don't know.
Sometimes the truth come out. You said every time I rap, you was like, never mind. And I was like, it always reverts back to something gay. You said, how did you know, nigga? You were astonished that I dug into your brain and pulled that shit out.
I did not say that. I don't remember that at all. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Is that
possible that you said that, Spade?
What happens when you rap?
No, not at all. It's just, you know.
You got a mic.
Who knows what happens when you're like rhyming, you know, when you rhyme in words.
And that's what I said. It always reverts back to something gay. And you said, how did you know?
Jay Dilla said, nigga, this ain't court. I can't recall.
So what? You got a mic right now. So
no, but I don't have anything ready. I don't have anything ready right now. So. I don't got anything ready. And that's, you know, y'all not ready.
That's a freestyle.
That's fine. That is A-okay with me.
I just want to see if it reverts back to something gay. Bottom's gone bottom.
I don't freestyle, you know.
Why?
Because I don't rhyme for free. It's pay style on mine, homie, because I need money, man.
You can't even rhyme other people's bars.
It's bad. I was like, that's not how it went, but okay, you know, like
I was more or less like I had more like a spoken word poetry flow to it, you know.
Oh my god.
Well, do that.
You know.
No.
like Like I need
No.
to be featured on like a Floetry album. You know what I'm saying?
my
Like
God.
It needs to be featured on a poetry album.
If
Oh
we
my
bringing up
God.
poetry, it's time to wrap it up here. You know, another great episode, fellas. Y'all want to say some partying shots before y'all go?
I already took enough shots. Y'all motherfuckers. Don't look at the old shows. Let that shit go when we leave. Don't be holding on to shit. Y'all niggas come in and I ain't even ready for it. Y'all,
100%.
you done it before. This was your move before it was Spade's move. He pulled a reap tonight. He was like, I got some grievances I need to get off my chest.
Nigga said he going to HR. Nigga, like
I'm telling, nigga.
anything else you want to say, Spade, before we wrap it up?
He said, code of conduct is
I'm good now. I'm okay. You know, got you. I've shared, and this is you know,
probably shared too
I'm
much.
okay.
I don't know.
You know, but sometimes you
You're amongst
you
friends.
get knocked for not saying enough.
You're amongst friends.
Yeah, so sometimes you get knocked for not saying enough. So now it's there. Wait, why is vegan over here talking about zero balls? What is you talking about? PR vegan.
I mean, he kind of got a point until you drop something. So
I got mad.
Next week you gonna give us
do
more?
not encourage this.
Next week
Do
you
not
gonna give us more?
encourage this.
I got more bars than a cell. You know what I'm saying? My shit is hot fire.
That nigga don't even. He can't even say fire right.
Fizzy flame flyer. You know, it's hot.
Hey, we need
Instead of burn your ear.
we need a bottoms versus.
No,
Because Reed like the bad music, and Spade think he could rap, or you don't like good music.
I don't like good music.
back in the day, you could have picked up some of my stuff at the Florin Mall, but it ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, okay.
You telling your age and location.
This guy. All right, Reek, you got anything else on your mind you want to let go before we get out of here?
Nah, just
I said enough.
I'm good. Like I said, way too much.
So are we doing this this dunk off?
No, we're not.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, a lot of tickets were sold.
Nobody cares.
I think he was doing a lot of talking about you.
He was doing a lot of talking. I was doing a lot of.
I couldn't do this, and he couldn't do that.
I'm defending myself.
Bottom off.
Fine.
That sounds like a Pornhub tab.
My man PR.
Whoa.
That's your guy. All right. Well, we'll
that's
get
what I
out of
do.
here. We'll see y'all next
Shout
week
out.
on our next episode of We Might Say Anything.
Like, comment, and
Again, thanks for
subscribe.
tuning in. Oh yeah, all that. Like, comment, subscribe. Yo, we're also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Go there, rank us 5 stars.
Even if you
download
watch it
the
here,
podcast.
go there.
Do that.
Do us-
Yeah, please.
Hey, y'all
that's really
fuck
gonna
with
help
us.
out.
Do us a favor.
Let us know y'all rocking with us over there. We'll see y'all next week. Until then, we out.
Be better, audience. God damn it.